Okay, folks, we are back for the third and final installment of the first ever forging series here on the channel. Welcome back to the bakery. If you're just joining us, we are at the tail end of making a three-piece barbecue set. In episode 1, we made a fork. In episode 2, we made a spatula. And now here in episode 3, we are going to be forging out a spoon from a piece of 1-inch rebar about a foot or so long. Now, forging out the spoon is going to require a lot of the same techniques as the spatula. We're going to want a lot of material up at the head to really get that spoony shape. But I'm super pumped to have this three-piece set come together here. And there's really not much left to do but fire up the forge and get started. Okay, here we are, forged to shape. Just barely, I might add. I actually just ran out of propane, but we were able to power through and just barely make it happen. All muffed up again. And as you can see, this is really looking like the spatula from the last video. But before we get grinding, I want to talk you through the steps we're about to take to make this look more like a spoon. So, before we jump on the grinder and you get to see all that high-speed footage of me cleaning this thing up and making it look good, I wanted to take you through a step-by-step process I'm going to take in order to make this look more and more like a spoon as we go. Now, somewhere in the distance, in a bakery far, far away from here, there is a swage block with a spoon-shaped indent in it that I would just be able to hand hammer the spoon head to shape, and we'd be off to the races. However, I do not currently have a swage block, so I had to really rethink this whole shaping process of the spoon head, and this is what I came up with. We are going to take the biggest spoon that I currently have in my actual kitchen, and I'm going to trace the head on our spatulated head of our forged piece here. And then I'm going to take that same spoon and trace out the spoon head on this 2x4. I'm going to carve out the indent that's needed for the spoon head. We're going to char the wood so that it can withstand a little bit of heat. And slowly but surely we should be able to get that spoon head to shape. And then grinding that whole indent is going to be a bit of a challenge as well. But we're always up for a challenge here in the bakery. So we are going to fire up some power tools and make this happen. Okay, so after a couple fireballs and getting a little too carried away on the press there, crushing that block, we are looking way more spoony now. This definitely wasn't a permanent thing, something that I would use more than once, but for a quick make on the fly to keep this project going, it worked out really well. And now we're gonna jump on the grinder and clean this thing up.
You know what? I like it.
All right, everyone, there you have it, the third and final piece in our barbecue set and the conclusion to our first forging series here on the channel. We definitely saved the best for last with this spoon here. It presented a couple of unique challenges that I haven't faced yet, and it was super cool to kind of adapt and make those things happen. Be sure to like this video, and if you haven't yet, go back and watch the other two in this series. If you're new to the channel, I hope you like the content I'm creating. Be sure to subscribe and tell your friends. And if you don't know already, I'm committed to new content every month. So stick around and we'll see you next time.